What's up guys, Marcos here, and today I'm going to be fixing my Apple Watch because Apple wanted to charge me a hell of a lot of money to do it. So here we go. Now if you haven't seen my last video, I basically went over how my Apple Watch's battery started swelling up over the last couple weeks, like 2 weeks, and it just got worse and worse until now the screen is completely like popped off. But I took it to Apple last weekend and they said, oh, after I waited 45 minutes, they said, oh, it's not a battery problem. Battery's not swollen. Let me check to see what we can do about it. Comes back, they want $200 to fix this Apple Watch. I pay, that's like half towards a new Apple Watch right there. That's half of how much a new Apple Watch is. So I was like, nope, not happening. So, oh, and by the way, he said the battery is not swollen. Yeah, I don't know about that. He said the battery is not swollen. I'll compare it to the new one I just bought. But anyways, let me just continue with the video. All right, so obviously first thing you need to do is like try to separate the screen from the actual Apple Watch body. Here mine already like popped off, but what you can do is, I know like iFixit, which I bought all my stuff from, they have this little like gadget that kind of like you can microwave and put on top and it melts out the adhesive. Or you could just take a hair blower, put it on high, just melt the adhesive and try to separate it with something that won't cut anything inside. But since mine is separated already, we'll do that. So first thing you have to do, put the screen to the side like this so you don't break any of the wires at all, right? And since this first part, I'm going to be replacing the battery right now because this battery is completely shot. So you take one of these things, which I bought from iFixit, or anything else, and just try to put it, let me see if I get in the camera, put it like in here, like this. Just try to lift up very carefully. Try to get you see how the battery's coming out? Very carefully, without puncturing it, because this battery is completely swollen. Here, see, it's coming out slowly. Switch it to the other side, see if I can get a better grip. Kind of hard to show it on camera, sorry. All right, the adhesive is coming off. All right. Okay, so look, the battery's almost out now. So there we go. Now, you see how swollen that is? What the heck? And then he said it wasn't swollen. Look at this. Look at the new one I bought. Look how nice and thin and like good this is. And look at this one. What the heck? I don't know, man. All right, so now that you have the battery out, and I don't know what the Apple genius was on saying this thing wasn't swollen, so he took it to the back and looked at it too. But now you have to disconnect this like kind of like Lego connector right here. Here, let me see if I can point to it for you. Right here, right? So you kind of just pull the battery out, like disconnect with one of these. Try not to use anything metal. I don't want to remove the screen yet because you kind of don't have to until later when we do the adhesive replacement. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. So I got it off, disconnected this part, right? So now the good thing is the battery I ordered from iFixit has adhesive on the back, right? So here, we'll just kind of like snap it into place again, the same way the other one came out, right? Here. Sorry if I'm not catching everything on camera, I'm trying my best. Kind of snap this into place right here. Get it all the way in. Kind of get your fingers around it and just snap it into place. There we go, look, now it's connected. You can push that down in there. Now before I put like adhesive, I kind of pushed it in, whoops. All right, make sure, give it one more press to make sure it's completely connected. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera. Yeah, so this thing right here, make sure this is completely connected. And the battery, I don't know if it comes charged or not, but we're gonna just turn it on and see if it works really quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not charged at all. All right, I'll be back real quick. All right, so as you saw, the battery is like completely dead, I believe. Pretty sure it connected properly, so I'm just gonna like plug it in really quick, see what happens. And if I see anything, oh, look at that. Boom, it's charging. So the battery's connected properly. That's all good. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So now we just have to like, you know, tape, like put the adhesive, take off the adhesive blocker. And just take the battery down. Jeez, look at this one. It said it wasn't swollen. I don't know if you can hear that, but it like crinkles and it's super puffy. Let's see if it focuses. The batteries are not supposed to look like that. All right, now that we've tested and the battery looks like it's working properly, you can lift it up right here. Careful not to like stress any of the connections. You might break it and have to replace that whole section. You can take this portion right here. Let's see if I get it. Kind of want to lift it up. There we go. All right, come on. This is much harder than it should have been. So you just peel this carefully. The back of the battery adhesive. Oh, geez. This is tough. Oh my God. Why is it so hard to peel? Gee, that's a really strong adhesive. Oh my God. So yeah, make sure that connection's still connected because that's not coming back out easily. Just push this in, all the way in, push it down. Make sure it's all the way in there, good. Look at that. Look how much flatter that was. Sure, this is in. Look how much flatter that was in this one. Jeez. That's crazy. Can't believe this guy said the battery wasn't swollen. They just wanted to con me out of 200 bucks. Now, make sure again, the battery's completely plugged in fine. Yep, looking good. All right. Whew. All right, so now we kind of have to disconnect the screen and do the adhesive. Okay, so now this is the harder part. So now you have to disconnect the screen, right? So you just take the screen, slowly bend it this way. Try not to like break any of the cables or put too much tension. Now this is the piece that I hate and everyone hates whenever doing repairs. I have a pair of angled tweezers right here from iFixit again. Ordered all my stuff from there. You kind of have to try to get this thing off. This might take a while, so I might like speed up the video or something. Okay, so I finally got this thing off. There's, you see, all right, let me put this down real quick. There's, see if it focuses, this little nub right here. You have to squeeze the screwdriver right alongside it and just lift it up like that. So that'll be tough. If any of you guys are doing the same thing, just feel free to leave a comment down below and ask me how I did it. All right, so now that these are off finally, you can take your little lifter tool thing and lift these up carefully. Okay, I'm not being very careful about this, am I? All right, there's one, and while shaking the camera. And the second one should come off. There's two, boom. So now the screen is disconnected, right? You wanna put this to the side. All right, and now comes the fun part, the adhesive. Okay, so now that I got the screen off, what we're going to do is remove the adhesive residue from along the edge without messing up the force touch gasket, which is this black bar around, and also remove the adhesive from here. So first, what you can try to do, we'll start with the screen, is try to like peel off some of the adhesive band that was there using our tweezers, because this will no longer adhere. Let's see if I get it without messing up anything. Come on. Come on. Why is this harder than I expected? All right. So now that I got it, you should be able to peel up like that. The adhesive comes right off on this one. Oops. I was off camera anyways, it broke. But that's okay, because we don't need it anymore. Just put this to the side or something. Kind of just peel all that adhesive right off. Comes right off. Put that to the side. And now this still has some adhesive residue on it, which is why we have 91% isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to clean off the residue in here too. So you want to take a Q-tip, just dab the very tip of it, right? In. You don't want to put way too much, because remember, this is electronics, which is why we're using 91%, because that's mostly alcohol and it evaporates very quick. You kind of just rub it, get all that adhesive off. All right, so you know what? I think that's as good as I'm gonna be able to get it. And just do the force gasket, be more careful with that one. All the way down here, let's see. All right, onto the force gasket. Now, I can't tell you if a million things have gone wrong in this thing or not, but hopefully I didn't do anything severely wrong. And here, just be more careful, because this is a force touch gasket. Luckily, my force touch gasket didn't like come up with the screen when the screen was coming up, because then I would have to buy a new one, and that would have sucked, and install a new one. Just kind of rub this in around without messing anything up too much. Take the dry part and just rub it around. Now there's still gonna be some residue, because I'm not like really good at taking out all the residue, but it'll be less than it was before, hopefully. Jeez, I didn't think this through. I used a Q-tip and now the stuff is kind of sticking to the adhesive that's still there. Come on, get off adhesive. Put this to the side. This over here. So we got this 3M we got this 3M adhesive, and we have the screen. I did a much better job on the screen. Just kind of clean that last piece off. I still feel adhesive. Whatever. Hopefully it doesn't come back. So we have this thing, right? What we're supposed to do is kind of like peel off the edge. By the way, I'm pretty sure I said it before, I got all my stuff from iFixit. All right, I got the whole thing there, yep. Okay, so I got the whole thing. You want to get all the layers. Careful so you don't rip it. Oh, come on. These tweezers make everything so much easier. Oh, is that a little hole to, oh, whatever. So, no, you kind of like, I'm pretty sure, put this on the right way. Goes this way? Maybe? That way? Okay, so first we have to take off this like layer adhesive. I mean, this thing covering the adhesive. It's gonna be kind of hard to get it to focus on this. Come on. I feel like maybe these nubs are here to help you take it off easier. Okay, so it kind of worked. I don't know which side the adhesive is on, but I'm just gonna peel. Okay, so it's on the blue side. Nope, don't get my dirty fingers on it. Okay, so we got parts going everywhere. Got this thing right here. No. So we're gonna start in one corner, I guess, which will be this corner. Try to align that properly. That looks pretty good. Kind of press, whoops, here, press down in that corner. Try to align it properly on top of the force touch gasket. I'm off camera again. I'm sorry, I've been off camera so many times, it's not even funny. Let's hold it up with this. All right. This is going aligning pretty well. Press down. The last bit up here kind of needs to go over a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Now just press this down. I guess I'll press down with the back of this. Make sure it's in all the way. Just press down with this, that'd be smarter. Press down this all the way around to make sure it's flat. This part's in a little bit. Press that down. All right, cool. So now, before we do that other part, because we don't want stuff sticking to it, we gotta reconnect the screen. Look at me, I'm about to reconnect it backwards. Alrighty, screen connection time. These, I mean, you could connect them with a tool. Well, my fingernails are long. You connect them with the tool, but I just use my fingers. Oh my God, I'm hitting the camera. Oh my God, this is like the most amateur bootleg Apple Watch repair ever. Got one in. It's like a little Lego connector. It literally feels like a Lego. You're just snapping in Lego. Then we got the other in, connected. It's down. Where's the piece? Make sure I don't lose the piece. That would have sucked. All right, so we have this. Take two. We have this piece right here. This goes this way, kind of hooks in on this side. Make sure I get that right. No. You're supposed to hook on this side. And then you're supposed to press down. Oh, wait, maybe if I was smart, I almost made a big boy mistake. I would test to see if the screen's connected properly. Oh man, that would have been sad. Come on. Oh wait, forgot to turn on. Connected it to an external battery. Come on. Hey, it's connected. I didn't mess anything up yet. Okay. Oh my God, you don't understand how scared I've been through this whole thing. Like, oh no, I'm gonna mess something up. Whoa. You're not supposed to stick yet. Okay. So now I got this thingy. Back to what I was doing before. Just kind of push this here, make sure it's on in the right direction. You gotta snap this side in first. Kind of like push it towards this side and then pull it this way. Not like that. Kind of, there's a little latch there and then you could like push down and you hear that click. Click. You kind of pull this around. And now I'm gonna charge it a little bit and make sure to turn it on before I lock the whole thing down. See if everything's working properly. Now, I'll get back when it turns on. Okay, so we're back, and my Apple Watch finally turned on, and it looks like everything is good. I don't want to jinx it, but here, let me put in my password real quick. But Force Touch seems like it works. Everything works. Touch. I didn't mess anything up. Wow, I am very surprised. Now it's time to glue on the screen, so gotta turn it off. Power. Power off. Oh, what? I can't turn it off. Why? Is it because it's so low battery? Oh, there we go. Power off. Now let's go. It took forever to turn on because that battery was like completely dead. But okay, now that it's off, it should be off now. Lift up the screen really quick. Kind of taped down really quick for some reason. All right, so just grab the little tweezers. This is the easiest part. Okay, I thought maybe the adhesive melted a little bit. That would have been no bueno. But okay, so it comes off, comes around. This little piece is off. So now what you do is just place it down, make sure everything's in place. So kind of like stuck already. Just everything's in place, good, good, good. Gosh darn it. Carefully, just press down. Press down. You should be good. I would, if you're doing this, I would recommend like maybe keeping a book on top of it for a little bit to make sure it really like presses in. But yeah, that worked. I'm so proud of myself. Right, let's turn it back on. I'm so proud of myself. No lie. Okay, so the screen is glued on. Like I said, probably you should keep a book on it to make sure it doesn't move around or whatever. And iFixit, they recommend draining the battery completely. So it's at 17. I charge it at 17. And I'm gonna just drain it all the way and then charge it all the way up to like 100 or whatever to get the maximum, like, you know, battery, like whatever, health. But yeah, so it worked. Apple Watch is now flat again. This bloated battery is completely out. This whole thing is like the entire size of, okay, not entire size, but super thick because just expanded. But yeah, thanks for watching. And thank you to iFixit. I bought these pieces, but it was way cheaper than what Apple would have charged. They wanted $200. I was like, no. So yeah, I can finally wear my Apple Watch again. Boom. But cool. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it, sub, and see you guys.